One person we talked to a couple of times about that, someone I said the Liberal Party ought to look at getting in as a candidate, is Katherine Deves. She has been nominated now. She has been endorsed as the Liberal candidate for the seat of Warringah, and she joins us now. Strange circumstances indeed, Katherine, but you must be pleased to be running, 6 weeks, a 6-week campaign as the candidate until the next election at most.
Yeah, that's correct. It's going to be a short, sharp election, that's for sure, Chris.
It's pretty ugly to have this factional internal stuff rattling around. Obviously, it's delayed the pre-selections. It's frustrated you and a lot of people in the Liberal Party around the entire state. And now we learned that Matt Camanzulo's been expelled. Those internal machinations are going to continue, and that's not going to help campaigning efforts on the ground.
Well, look, I can't really comment on that, but I think that we can all agree that we cannot underestimate the seriousness of this upcoming election. And, you know, the people of Australia and indeed Warringah have some very serious decisions to make on voting day. And in this time of great uncertainty, we need to make sure that Australians are guaranteed of a secure economy, a guaranteed economic recovery, and also a strong Australia. And in my view, the people of Warringah really deserve to have, technical difficulty, a viable option with candidates. And I have put my hand up to represent the people of my community, as I believe that Warringah deserves to have a seat at the government's table.
Yeah, now you live in Warringah. We know it used to be a blue ribbon Liberal seat when Tony Abbott held it for more than 20 years. It was won by Zali Steggall, a Green Left candidate. She's already been out attacking you indirectly, saying that because of the way you were pre-selected, you don't represent the community. Here's Zali Steggall.
It says locally whoever runs is Scott Morrison's pick, ultimately. It's not someone picked to represent the community, but someone to do Scott Morrison's bidding. And I think that says there's just no ability for the local community to have a voice in Parliament.
Katherine, what's your response to Zali Steggall there, saying that you don't have the endorsement of the community?
Well, look, I mean, my opponent can choose to say whatever political commentary that she likes. But I have put my hand up to represent my local community, and I'm very glad to have Prime Minister Scott Morrison's endorsement. And look, I am an ordinary Australian. I am a mother. My kids go to the local school. I am the wife of a tradie. I live here in the community. And I have spent the last 3 days out there doing nothing but talking to local business owners, to locals, to find out the issues that are concerning them. And invariably, the themes that keep coming up repeatedly are to do with COVID recovery, small business support, and cost of living. And with the way where I'm situated in the community, I am living those issues myself. So I am firmly of the belief that I can adequately support the people of my community.
So we've heard Zali Steggall's criticism of you. What would be your critique of Zali Steggall's performance, and how would you argue you could do a better job for Warringah than Zali Steggall?
Well, look, I'm not going to critique my opponent in that way. But look, as I said, I've been out there pounding the pavements. I'm prepared to stand up and represent the people of Warringah. I think with my former advocacy, I have demonstrated that I am prepared to stand up for what I believe in. And as I said, the people of Warringah really deserve to have someone who has a seat at the government's table, who has a seat where those really important decisions are made. And as I said before, with the uncertainty that we're facing, we need to ensure that we have a strong Australia and a guaranteed economic recovery for all Australians and indeed the people of Warringah.